Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a paper, June 2023, second variant. Okay, and we're going to start this question. Best way of doing the paper or any question, especially mechanics, is write data and draw a sketch a diagram. Like a mass is 1.6 kilogram particle is dropped from a height of 9 meters. So it means if you make a rough idea, so it means the situation is like that. Okay, and dropping means starting velocity zero is going downwards, and he said that a mass is how much? 1.6 kg. Okay, all right, and height of 9 meters mentioned here. So height of 9 meters, and it's just above the horizontal ground, slightly above of the speed of the particle instant before hitting. After hitting becomes zero. Or not zero, it has some other velocity maybe, but just before hitting, its velocity is 12. And we have to find, and gravity coming downwards is a positive 10. Going upwards, you know it very well. Going upwards, negative 10. Coming downward, positive 10. These are nothing hard to know. And what is our target? Find a work done against resistance. So we will use this formula, magical formula, work done by applied force, work done by frictional force, kinetic energy plus potential energy, and a B for bottom, T for top. We always write ending point before, so B is ending point, and starting point later. Kinetic energy plus potential energy start from top. This formula is a really a magical formula. We can get it easily. Now I tell you, because applied force is no reason, because drop word is there. Due to dropping and applied force not there. If applied force not there, so I think I can say that work done by applied force is zero. It means this force becomes zero. So I can write directly here zero. And work done by frictional force is my target. Kinetic energy at B, it means what is at this moment kinetic energy. And I think I can plug in directly or write on top. Even I can write directly, even half mv square. 1.6 v is 12, sorry, 12 square. And what is potential energy at B for bottom? Because just about to hit so zero height, and formula is mgh. If height is zero, so hole becomes zero, so this is gone. So I hope so got it. What is kinetic energy on the top? T for top, starting velocity is zero, so this will become zero as well. Negative into positive give you negative, and potential energy again, mgh, mass is a 1.6, g is 10, and h is 9 meters, and that's it. Rest, I just type in calculator. Okay, when I type in calculator, so answer, so answer I'm getting here, let me check. Let me type in a calculator. Okay, if I type in calculator, it is coming in, answer is coming in negative, and is coming negative 28.8. And negative cancel from both ends. And our final answer is work done by frictional force 28.8 joules. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very clear. So let's start question number 2. So two particles A and B of the masses 3.2 and 2.4 lie on smooth horizontal table, so no friction there, and so move towards B. A moves towards B. Okay. So what is the plan here? These are collisions we talked about before and after collision. So let's try one object. Okay. And this is second object. And This is a condition, and when it is a traveling, it okay. Now check it, please. A object and B object. He said that A moves towards B, so it is traveling this way, and we collide with B, which is moving towards A. It means B is moving towards A, and speed of A is with the speed of 6. Okay, so it means I repeat, uh, which towards collide B with moving towards A with the speed. So this 6 is speed of the B particle. This is very very clear. Okay. So I'm writing here U1 or U2 is 6 and U1 we don't know. Okay. U1 we don't know. And what he said here, in the collision, the two particles come to rest. It means in this situation, the velocity V1 is 0 and V2 is also 0. Both become at rest, A particle and B particle. So situation is very clear. And what is the formula used? M1 U1 plus M2 U2 equal to M1 V1 plus M2 V2. Because you know these both velocities are 0, I will not waste my time in finding this one, right? So not even type in calculator, or sorry, not in drive and write. Mass 1A is 3.2. So I'm writing here 3.2 into U1 is my question. Mass second is a 2.4 into -6. Why, sir? Is a very important point. Let's say this is observer's eye. And I discussed this concept many times. Whenever something is going away from observer, the speed is positive. So going away positive, coming back velocity negative. So this is not 6 positive, this is a -6. So there's a -6. Why it's going back to observer? So I will not write 6. I will write here -6. Okay. So that is why I use here -6. So that's it. And U1, I can find it. So this will go there. I mean 2.4 times 2, 6, because this negative become positive and going there, and divide by 3.2. And final answer of U1 particle is here is 4.5 meter per second. That's it. So that's idea is clear. Okay, let's go for the next part. Next part is asking here, find the loss of kinetic energy in the system due to collision. So let's see how we can do it. Loss of kinetic energy of system, we have to find it. How we can find it? I can say simply, so loss of kinetic energy of the whole system. So can I say kinetic energy at the end of the whole system minus kinetic energy at a start, or we can say before collision. So let's see. So how we can find? We have to keep our eye on velocities, on speeds. So let's see. At the end, you know it very well, both speeds are 0. So we will not waste our time in finding it, because you know formula is half mv square v1 square v2 square, because both velocities are 0. So I'm not wasting my time. I'm just showing you that only. So final velocity of the both particles are 0 plus 0. Actually, I talk about A particle and B particle. Now, same story I will apply here. I have to find the kinetic energy of the both particles. So let's start. Half mv square. First I talk about the A particle. Okay, you can see this A particle. And the mass is 3.2. And speed of this is, I just got it 4.5. So 4.5, I got it 4.5 square, half mv square. And Same way, plus half into mv. Second particle mass is a 2.4 into negative 6. Okay, into negative 6 square. And hold on. Yeah. Okay, now I'm typing. Okay, let me check if I type what I get answer. So half into 3.2 into 4.5 square and plus half into 2.4 into 6 square. So answer is coming due to the power to this negative sign will finish. And the final answer is because the loss, so I'm getting here negative 75.6 joules. Actually, is negative represent loss. Okay, although I can write this value before and this later. Why, sir? You can ask me because ending kinetic energy is lesser, the before is more. So we should write more with the bigger value before, okay. Or I can eliminate. So loss become what? So loss of kinetic energy is becoming 75.6 joules, and you can eliminate the negative sign. It is very clear because loss is this negative sign representing loss. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This first part is question is also clear. And let's go for next question. So let's go for question number 3. For question number 3, we have coplanar forces of magnitude 30 Newton, 15, 33, and P act on a point at a point in directions shown in the diagram. And he has given us this connection given by him is tan theta, tan alpha, sorry, is equal to 4 upon 3. So whenever given this kind of, we always is alpha. Alpha, this is called opposite. And in front of 90 is called hypotenuse adjacent. So tan is the opposite by adjacent. So 4 over 3, 4 over 3. All right, so 4 over 3, and I will use Pythagoras theorem. So let's start. How to find this one? This one, all of you know hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So I'm writing like this. And if I take a root, I get 5. So this answer is very clear, 5. So I get this x5. Now I can find easily what is a sine alpha and what is a cos alpha. So it's a very clear approach. Sine alpha, I'm writing it down here. Sine alpha is called opposite by hypotenuse. So 4 upon 5. And so what about cos alpha is adjacent by hypotenuse, so 3 over 5. Okay, so both values I have, I can proceed easily now because I was looking for these two values. Okay, this values, and some students they take tan inverse. When you take a tan inverse, answer will come in decimals, so that will not give you accurate answer. So be careful about it. Okay, and let's start how we can proceed. So let's start. So how we can proceed now, before I do it, I have to resolve forces. So this force is acting this way, and this alpha is here. And one force acting upwards, this is called, okay, well, you know it very well, when an angle given, that component is called cos. So 15 cos alpha. And the way angle not given is called sine component. So 15 sine alpha. Same way we can resolve this force, and this force is naturally very clear. This force is alpha given here, so 33 cos alpha. And what about this? This is 33 sin alpha. Basic formula we have what? If angle given, that is called cos. If angle is not given, that is called sine. Same way, I can go for the next two resolutions. When you talk about this, because angle this theta given here, this theta same. So in one, this is force. So this becomes 30 cos theta. This becomes 30 sine theta. And same way, you can go for this force as well. One force acting here and one force acting here. Again, this theta given, so this is theta. So I write here theta. So this become P cos theta. This become P sine theta. I think up till here, not a big trouble. Okay, let me recheck. Correct. After having these values, we can continue because he said equilibrium. According to equilibrium concept, right-foot forces equal to left-foot forces. They are balanced to each other. So let's start. I can say 15 cos alpha plus 33 cos alpha is equals to 30 cos theta plus p cos theta. So I wrote these two forces here and these two forces here. All right. Okay. Now, same approach, I can go for the above even, but first of all, you can see that this is my target to show. And basically, we have a formula. We have a two unknown angles used in this question. Okay. And how to resolve this problem? Because first of all, luckily, sin alpha and cos alpha values we have. So when I will replace sin alpha cos of value, they will automatically eliminate. For example, this value is going here, and this value is going, sorry, both are cos. So I'm going to plug in the cos values and 3 by 5. So 15 times 2, 3 over 5, and 33 times 2, 3 over 5. And here I can write it, I'm taking only cos theta common. So I get a 30 plus p, so cos theta. And right and left hand side, I just type in my calculator. If I type in my calculator, it is coming 28.8. So cos theta is equal, and it will go under it. Okay. So left hand side, I get 28.8 and divided by 30 plus p or p plus 30, same thing. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, you can see that this value is matching. Same way, this is actually horizontal components. So this is horizontally equals to each other. Same way, I will talk about vertically up and down, and I will put them equals to each other. So get ready for that. So I can say I can start from anywhere, but I think, okay, I'm starting from here. P sine theta, I'm writing here. P sine theta plus 33 sine alpha is equals to 30 sine theta, 30 sine theta, and plus 15 sine alpha. So 15 sine alpha. Okay. So I believe up to here nothing hard. Now I can resolve put the values. Sine alpha 4.5 will come here and come here. And you can see that this is a 30 minus p, not p minus 30. So I will bring this all value on the other end. Why, sir? 30 minus p. There's a logic behind. I follow the instructions, what is the target to prove. So 30 sine theta minus p sine theta, and this value will go left side. So 33 sine alpha minus 15 sine alpha. Okay, so from here I can take common out, so 30 minus p left in the bracket, and from 33 subtract 15. So if we check it, okay, anyway, I plug in the values, and what values we have it. The values we have is 33 times 2. This value comes from here, 4 upon 5. So 4 upon 5. Now, if I type in calculator, it must come 14.4. So let me check. If we type in calculator, so 33 into 4, 115 minus into 4 by 5, yes, it is coming same. So sine theta, and it will divide under it. So I will saving my time. I'm saving my time just writing directly. So sine theta is equals to 14.4 over 30 minus 3. So this is also done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. But you can ask one thing, so why put squares on top? Because you know the basic criteria, as we know that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is 1. So sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. So this value will come here. It will look like this. 14.4 over 30 minus p power 2. And second value will come from here. That is 28.8 over p plus 30 to power 2 is equals to 1. So proved. So we have done it. So let's go for part number 2. He is asking here that verify if p is 6 satisfy this equation. Number 1. Number 2, find theta. So what I will do, I replace 6 here and 6 here. And it must get a 1. It must get a 1. So I am typing this equation. Okay. So I am typing this equation here, and I'm replacing here, put p is equals to 6. So I get 14.4 over 30 minus 6 power 2. Same here, 28.8 over 6 plus 30. And if I type in calculator, whole thing, it is a matter of just typing, so answer will come 100%. 1 is 1, so verified. Okay, now I'm going for the angle finding. He said find angle theta. So let's see how we can find angle theta. I can use in case, because he said that. So P verifies this equation and find theta. So I can do it to one. Okay, anyone I can use it. For example, I use this one. Okay, sine or cos I can use anyone. So this I take it copy from here and I use here and see what answers turn to be. So theta and sine will go on the other end, become sine inverse. So 14.4 over 30 minus 6. Okay. Now as a matter of just typing in calculator, and when I type in calculator, so let's see what answer comes from here. So answer is coming, if you type in calculator, answer is coming with us 36.9 degree. 36.9 degree. Okay, I hope so the concept is very, very clear. I can use cos even. Okay, anyway, so this is my answer. And the question is completely over. And let's go for the next question. Question number 4, I'm going to start now. For question number 4, he's saying here, he's an athlete has a mass 84 kilograms running in a straight road. Okay, and it means straight road is like this. He's running. Okay, all right. And a constant speed. So speed is constant of 3. Okay, and it produces a power. How much power? 60 watt. Okay, find the resistive force. So what is the basic formula used, students? Net force equals to MA. So net force is equals to MA. So when a particle applied force minus friction force equals to MA. But you know, constant speed is very confirmed, acceleration is zero. So I will write zero here and I will save my time. So bring friction on the other end. So I get what, student? Applied force is, we have a formula, another one. And what the power is equals to force into velocity. If I bring speed under it, so force equals to power by V. So this formula, I'm going to use it here. And friction goes on right hand side like this. Now just a measure, putting the values and get the answer. And power is 60, speed is 3, and friction force we need to find, and that became 20 newtons. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this point is very, very clear. And let's go for the next part. Next part is given here. Athlete then runs up 150-meter section of the road, which is inclined 0.8 degrees horizontal. It means first he was traveling straight, and then he's moving like that. Okay, and okay, and this, if I show you this, we're behaving as a right angle triangle. So here 0.8 degree with the horizontal, and section how much distance? 150 meters from here till here. Okay, and further he's saying what? The start of section speed is the speed of is a start of 3. It means at the bottom you can say the speed is u is here 3, and now it produces a constant driving force of 24 newtons. So it means applied force is given there. Okay, I can just erase this thing because distance is confirmed. So u is 3, s is 150 meters, and an applied force you can say is 24 newtons. Okay, so I just show an object like this is a man, for example, he's running. So applied force is this way, and two forces acting in a bottom, okay, downside. One is its weight, and one is a friction force. Okay, so he's saying that all right. So so weight component. What is the weight component? All of you know mg sine theta formula. Okay, because whenever we resolve any force in its component, so you know it very well. Or I show a component, a diagram of like this. So you know what is a mass? Mass is a might be given by him 84. 84 into 10. 84 into 10 is becoming 840. Okay, 840 newtons. The reason mass is given this one, so I found weight. Weight equal to mg, and 84 into 10 because g always 10 throughout in mathematics, mechanics. 840. So it downwards because his motion is upwards. So naturally friction is backwards. Okay, which I got already. And now what is this weight component? But problem is that he said use energy method. So I think so. I can go for this method even a force friction concept, but better do I can go for the work energy formula and magic formula. What is that? Work done by applied force, work done by frictional force, kinetic energy plus potential energy at the top, T for top, T for top, and B for bottom, and kinetic energy plus potential energy at the bottom. If we don't mention energy method, I can use this technique to find out the acceleration and get the answer. But he said, no, don't use that technique. Use energy method. Okay. Now, all of you familiar, what is this one formula? Formula basically I'm writing F into D. What is this broken by friction force? Small f into d. What is kinetic energy at the top? So half mv square, half mv square. What is potential energy at the top? Is mgh. And what is kinetic energy at the bottom? We know we can find easily half mu square. And what is potential bottom? Because ground level, so zero. This is zero. Okay. Now just plug in the values and get the answer. So first of all, distance of the whole track is given 150 meters. So F into D means let's multiply them. That's it. Okay. So what I'm doing, I can write whole also here 150, sorry, 24 newtons F into D into 150. This give me the first part. And how to find this one friction force? I just got it top 20 newtons. So 20 newton into F and distance is again 150. All right. How to do this one? Next one half mv square. Mass is 84. No need to find the weight component because we can do without this concept. Okay. And rather than this one, I'm showing the other concept in which we know this is 150 more meters. Total distance 150 meters. Okay, using this one. First of all, let me just what speed at this moment at 3. Top speed is our question. So I'm writing that one half mv square. Okay, this is actually a talk about the peak top. And what is mgh? Now this is interesting. Mass is 840. Wait a minute. Is mass I wrote wrong. 84. So half mv square. And mgh. Again, I'm writing mgh. mg is 84, g is 10, and height is interesting to find it. So let's try to find the height. So ready, please. Okay, I will make this right angle triangle here. Which one? Which one? So this is the height is a target, and this is a 0.8, and this is a 150. So use SOHCAHTOA to our opposite by hypotenuse is sine theta. Sine 0.8. So h becomes what? If I type in calculator, if I type in calculator the height I'm getting in if I type it, I get a 2.09433. I think enough. 43 is enough. So height I got students. Now I'm going to plug in. So get ready for that. And wait a minute. Okay. So I'm going to use it now. Half mv square. Sorry, mgh. Mgh is this one. So I'm writing here 2.0943. So what left behind, students? Only last part left, and then I will type in calculator. And what that left, students? That left is a half and this speed here. So I'm writing here half mv square. All right, and just a matter of typing in calculator. Hold on, it's a negative sign, not a positive, because you can see this one negative sign. Okay, now just a matter of typing in calculator. Okay, and let me type one by one. If I type left hand side, students, what I get? Hold on. You can type parallel with me. So what is 1 minute 24 times to 150 minus 20 times to 150. So left hand side is coming sharp 600. So here I'm getting it 2 4s are 4 2 2 2 2s are so 42 v square, and rest I'm typing whole as it is 84 into 10 into 2.0943, and negative half into 84 into 9, and my answer is coming from here 161516.212. And hold on, this is I think mistake. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is a mistake I have done. I typing mistake. Yeah, half, and wait a minute. B, let me check. I typed maybe wrongly. This is 600. Once again, I'll check. Once again, I check. 24. 24. It's 24. 24. Yes. 24 times 2, 150 minus 20 times 2, 150. Okay, here no issue. Left hand side no issue. Right hand side, let me check again. MGH, MGH. M is 84, G is 10, H is 2.0943. Okay, and I'm getting it. Okay, type separately. Better maybe chance of mistake. Okay, I'm getting 1759.212. The other one is coming half into half mv square. It is coming 378. 1 minute. Where let me check once again. Maybe some typing or what is yeah, students. The mistake is only one because in this question he mentioned friction force. I should not use the upper one because he said that inclined plane is a different friction force, and that is a 13. So this is only mistake. It means this will come in negative now. Rest all correct. So 24 times to 150 and minus 13 times to 150. Okay. And now I check it. Now I check it. 1650 minus 1759.212 and plus 378. Yeah, it is coming 42 v square 268.788 and divided by 42, and then I take a root, and answer is coming with me is 2.529, but rounding 53 meter per second. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So the small mistake we done before. So please read carefully while attempting. He mentioned that frictional force is given 30 Newton. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Question is completely over, and let's go for next question. Question number 5 we have now. What a question number 5 we have. A particle of mass 0.6 kilogram is placed on rough plane, inclined angle 35. You know, mechanics total depend upon reading. Misread one part, it creates trouble. So 0.6 placed on a rough, so we can see clearly. An angle 35, okay. And the particle is kept at equilibrium. Equilibrium means acceleration 0. You can write while reading the question, you can write data even. And horizontal force P is acting with the horizontal, you can see, and the coefficient of friction given 0.4. So best idea of write data. Okay. Now least force. We have two options: one least force, one largest force. Least force means you are pushing this object upward, but it is a actually least force means what? Um, I give you both ideas. Okay, when for example I just give this concept always to understand. One man is pulling his luggage upwards, but he's thinking that there's not enough force and is about to move downwards. Okay, about to move downwards. So he called for help. Okay. So now he's feeling that he's not about to move down. Okay, still about to move down, but his now situation is better and it is not falling down, but it's stopped. But still they're feeling that So this is called least force. And least force, because about to move downwards, so friction will be upwards. But when he called his one more friend, please help me to. So third friend came in to help them. So now what happens? They feel that the object is about to move upwards. Now friction will be backwards. So it means this is called largest force. So least force, whenever it comes, it least force means about to move down actually. So I'm writing, there is a base concept here. Okay, I will make it here now. So first of all, before I start, every time weight component, all people know, but I will start with the P force. Okay, so job number one, check are these two forces, the lines are parallel or not. Answer is yes. And this line cuts, it cuts, so this angle and this angle same. So I'm writing it now here, 35. This 35. Okay, and before I start, whenever you're pushing this any object, so there's two components, one parallel to surface and one perpendicular to surface. Make sure. And this 35 and this 35 same. So I'm writing here 35. Okay, this angle and this angle same. Reason again, because when two lines are parallel to each other, a line cut. If this 35, this 35. And I believe this is okay. Now these angles are all clear. Now I am erasing this angle and I can complete my question. And you know that when angle given and P force given, so this become P cos 35. What about this force? P sine 35. So I resolve the P forces. Now I talk about a weight component. And all are familiar, weight is a mass is a zero point 0.6 into 10 because weight is always mg. Mass zero point 0.6, g is 10, it becomes 6 newtons. So these are 6 newtons acting downwards. Okay, so students, this is a, naturally you know it very well, this is a 6 sine 35. Okay, and because it is mentioned that about to move down, because you release force. Okay, so then friction will be upwards. Last part left only, that forces any particle placed on the table, it has R normal reaction acting upwards, and downwards is a balanced force. Is this is a P sine 35, this is a P cos 35. So 6, not P, sorry, 6 sine 35, 6 cos 35. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I resolve all forces and they are marks. If you show this on a chord diagram and you're not able to solve completely correct, but you will get marks for this, inshallah. So resolving forces and marks. Now, what is an important thing? Important thing is that this is upward, this is upward, this is downwards. So it means they are balanced because he said equilibrium. So I'm writing one equation. These two upwards and this acting downwards. So I'm writing here P cos 35 plus friction equal to 6 sine 35. Done. Second equation. You know this acting perpendicular to surface upwards. Okay. This acting downwards and this also acting downwards. So these two forces you have to add. So it means I can say here that I have a R plus, not plus, equal to 6 cos 35 and plus P sine 35. Again, this and this I will add because R are acting upward and two force acting downwards. I think idea is very clear. Okay, now how we can continue? Because ultimate target is a P finding. Okay, and in this option, okay, I am just writing it under it, and this I am writing here. Okay, and you know F is equal to mu R. All of you know, familiar with the formula. So P cos 35 and mu R. There's a mu R. Okay, mu R. So there's a mu R and 6 sine 35 and mu is given by him as a 0.4. So P cos 35 0.4 times to R, and R I just got it here. So in the bracket I'm writing 6 cos 35 plus P sine 35 equal to 6 sine 35, and rest is just algebra. I'm completing P cos 35.4 multiplies inside with the both values. So I get what? 6.4 times to 6 cos 35 plus P times to 0.4 into sine 35 equal to 6 sine 35. Okay, now I'm typing in calculator only, and you know it, just a matter of typing. Okay, then I can do one thing. This value will go, so this P value and this P value common out. In the bracket, I'm getting cos 35 plus 0.4 sine 35. And this will go on the right hand side, and I can say that it is coming 6 sine 35 minus, this is becoming 2.4. 2.4, how I got 6 times 2.4, I got a 2.4. 2.4. Anyway, now this whole thing will divide under it and I will get my answer. So just typing matter in the calculator. If I type in calculator 0.6 sine 35 minus 2.4, okay. So what I get? Yeah, I got 1.41 newtons. So alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very, very clear. And let's go for the next question. So question number 6. What a question number 6 we have. We start at rest. Move straight line from O, and given the formula V is this given formula. Let me write formula here. V is equals to BT plus CT to power 3 by 2. And he said that P has velocity 8 when time is 4, velocity this when time is 9. So we given two pairs, it means, and we have to show B and C value. Okay, job number 1, I will put here velocity 8 times 4. I got it from here and here. So when I plug in, let's see what answer comes. 8 is equals to B times 4 plus C and 4 to power 3 by 2. And 4 to the power 3 by 2 is what? If you type this only in calculator or type it 2 to the power 2, cancel 8. So 8C. So 8 equals to 4B plus. It is coming 4C. No, sorry. Yeah, 8C. So I can divide the whole equation, or you can just leave it, no problem at all. I think I'm dividing by 4. 4 twos are, 4 ones are, and 4 twos are. So this is a better form. Okay. So I got purely this equation. And hold on. Yes, correct. Okay. Now I'll go for second equation. Or I think this B alone, so I can make B subject even. Anyway, let's talk about next one. So next one, again, I'm writing the same equation. I'm saving my time. Okay, this time I'm putting what numbers? I write in blue color. So put velocity 13.5 and time is equals to 9. Okay. Why it is only 1 mark, I don't know. So long working, but anyway, given 1 mark only. Anyway, 13.5 come on left side and B times 2T, and that is a 9. So 9T, 9B you can say. And C and 9 to power 3 by 2. So 9 power 3 by 2 is 27. So 13.5, 9B plus 27c. Okay, I think I should make a B subject from here. B subject becoming what? This will go there. So 2 minus 2c. So this value 2 minus 2c, I can plug in that equation. This here. So let's try. 13.5, 9 times 2, 2 minus 2c. Okay. And now I'm simplifying. Okay, okay, okay. I was thinking that why it's too long. 1 mark even. Some other technique. Okay, no. All right, so let's see. Now our answer turns to be 13.5, 9 to the 18, 9 to the 18c plus 27c. And if you solve, it is, I just type in calculator, saving my time. And this goes there and it become this one. And yeah, C value is coming negative half. Oh, he said prove it. Okay. So show that. So I think done. You should write in decimal format. What format he's asking us. So proved. Now this C value I'm going to plug in here. And this B value is becoming what here? It is coming 3. Proved. So let's go for the next plan. And what the next plan, students? Next plan. He said find acceleration when time is 1. But first of all, we have 3 levels. Okay. I just tell you here. Lower level is displacement. Next level is velocity. Next level is acceleration. If I differentiate, I go up. But if I want to come down, I will differentiate, I will integrate. So I believe the point is very, very clear. Okay. So now let's see how we can do it. I am on the level of velocity because velocity expression I have. You can see this given here. So velocity expression we have. Okay. And this was velocity expression. But I will plug in the BC values here. And then I will, because velocity I need acceleration, so I will differentiate. So planning is so simple. So I plug in the values. B value is 3, C value is negative 0.5, 0.5 and T to power 3 by 2. I will differentiate. Differentiating, I got velocity will turn to be acceleration. And what is differentiation of 3T become 3? 3 by 2 multiply with this one, I get negative 3. Um, wait a minute, 3 by 2 into 0.5. Yeah, is a half. So become 3 by 4. Or a 0.5 times 2, 3 by 2. And from power 1 less, become half. And I need to find out at time is equals to 1. So I will put the values and get the answer. So 0.5 into 3 by 2 times to 1 to power half. And ultimately answer I'm getting here. So yeah, it is coming 2.25 meter per second square acceleration. And I believe it's nothing hard. Only this is the first part was a little lengthy, but second part is not lengthy. For next 5 marks, he's saying find the positive value of t. It means there are two possible values of t will come. But he said p at rest. And rest means velocity 0 for sure. So, and then you find distance of p at that instant. So job number 1, I will, sorry, so this expression I am copying. Okay. Now I'm doing what? Put velocity is equals to 0. Very clear approach. Why I put 0? You know it very well because when particle is at rest. So I keep 0 is equals to 3t negative half t to power 3 by 2. you write 0.5 or have no problem at all. So it will come on the other end. So I get a half t to power, or I think better idea, don't bring on the other side. Take common out because we have to find the time here. I think two times are coming and never you try to cancel t. So when I take common out, half, out of 3 by 2, 1 gone. Why, sir? Because what is the t of power 1? When I take common, so from 3 by 2, 1 subtract, I got a half. So t power becomes half. So either this is 0 or either this is 0. So t is equal to 0, which is not possible. He said positive and 0 never positive. And second option, I am writing this way. So this is 3 is equal to half t to power half. 3, 2 multiplies there becomes 6. So 6 is equal to t to power half. And squaring both sides, I got 36 seconds. But game is not finished. He said, no, give me that one. So now I will integrate it. You can ask me, sir, why integrating? Because I said before, if I need looking for distance, I will integrate with a limit 0 to 36. Why? Because he said that this instant. So, and I said before, I am level of velocity, I have to go back. So I will go for integration. So let's try to solve it. Increase, what is the power of t? 1. Increase the power by 1, divide by same. Okay, 0.5 I'm writing half. It's creating trouble for me in decimal format. So power add, I got a 5 by 2 by 5 by 2. But this 2 will cancel out with that 2, and limits are 0 to 36. Okay, now first of all, I plug in upper limit 3 by 2 into 36 to power 2 minus 105 and 36 to power 3 by 2. Sorry, 5 by 2, not 3 by 2. Upper limit done minus lower limit. When I plug in 0, 0, it will give me 0, 0. So don't waste time in finding so. And if I type in calculator, so answer is coming 388.8 meters. So I hope so this point is very clear. So now let's go for the next part. Find the speed at point when instant returns to. This is a very interesting point. Whenever this is observer, let's say particle is going away and velocity positive, coming back. So we will not talk about that point of view. We want to talk about the displacement point of view. So when you talk about displacement, when particle goes away and come back to observer and go back again. So at this point, displacement confirms 0. Logically, why, sir? Because when particle come back to observer, it said return to O. Whenever back to observer or returns to O, we always put displacement equal to 0. But question come, where displacement expression? We have it. Where, sir? This is displacement. So I write here, S is equals to 3 by 2 t to power 2 and negative 1 over 5 and t to power 5 over 2. So, and this is if you want to find the C value, because I think it's very clear. If I integrate our limits, let's say if I integrate a same person with limits plus C, because without limits, sorry, without limits. So I got a plus C. And as you know, as we know, when particles start from rest, look at here, particles start from rest. What does it mean? When time is 0, distance is 0. So naturally, when I find C, C will come 0 automatically. Look, I'll show you even here. Put time 0 and S 0. When I put 0 equal to 0 minus 0 plus C, so C becomes 0. So ultimately, I get displacement expression is this. Okay, now he's asking return to observer. And I said you for this situation, I must put S0. So when I put S0 student, what happens? Let's see what happens then. So 0 equal to 3 by 2. I think I can take t common from here. T square common. And you know what is 5 by 2? Is 2.5. Out of 2.5, 2 subtract, I get 0.5. It means if I take 2 square common out, I have left here even write 0.5 power or write half. So no problem at all. So you can write half power even. So I'm writing half power. Okay, either this times 0 or either this is 0. So this is not possible. I'm leaving it. 3 by 2 minus 105 to the power 1 of this one. So is equals to 0. So 3 by 2 or 1 by 5 go on other side. So now if I solve algebraically, half, so 15 by 2. If I take a root of the both sides, oh sorry, square of the, because power half is root. So if I take a square in both sides, so what is the squaring of this one is coming 115 by 4, which is 56.25. So time I got, and what is the question asking for? Oh, find speed at that particular moment. So question is not over, and I have to plug in back velocity here. But where? I will plug in 1 minute. This one. So this expression I will copy and I will paste here. So space issue, I drag this. Okay, I'm doing it here. So I'm pasting now here. And I'm getting the answer from here. So velocity, I just plug in 3 times 2, 56.25, half times 2, 56.25, and power is 3 by 2. If I type in calculator, and let me check what answer coming, 3 times 2, 56.25, and answer is turned to be 42.2 meter per second. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very clear and question is over. And let's go for next question. Yes, before to go last question, this answer is coming in negative. Okay, velocity is coming negative, but make sure he asking speed. So it means when I say negative, but speed is 100% is coming 42.2 meter per second. Okay, because a negative sign is just coming back to observer, or as I said before, when it's going away from observer, velocity positive, coming back to observer, velocity negative. So that is why I will eliminate the minus sign and then I get the right answer. So I believe the point is very, very clear. And now question number 7. And what are question number 7, students? Okay, he mentioned the question. There are two particles P and Q. Okay, one P. Okay, 2 kilograms and 0.25 kilograms. Okay, and he mentions here very clearly angle theta given and distance given. All right. And read carefully, please. I'm reading again. Smooth pulley. Okay, pulley always smooth. And 30-degree and Q hangs. Okay, and slope of this AB this 1.8, 0.8 and 1.2. Okay, then what? He said P release from rest. It means 100%. Speed at A is on the top is 0. Why? Because starting from rest. Okay, and string taut slides down during the motion A to C. Q does not reach the pulley. It may will come down, so this will not hit the pulley. Okay, and the part of A is the rough. So this is rough. Okay, so this is a rough. So A to B rough means friction is, it has some value, not equal to 0. And the coefficient friction is given by him 0.3. So mu is given by him is 0.3. And further he's saying that B to C is smooth. Okay, it means this situation we have, it is equal to 0. Friction force is not there for sure. And we need to find acceleration from A to B. Okay, he talked about this one. So, all right, when it has some coefficient friction. Okay, so let's start. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I will make this concept here. when it is traveling downwards. Okay, I just make it here, and one particle is hanging below. Okay, and this is a, if weight component, it becomes 2.5, and tension towards pulley. And tension towards pulley, if it's still the same, tension always equals to each other, number one, and number two towards pulley. And what is the mass of the other particle is the 2, so 2. So this is the 2, and this becomes 2 newtons downwards. It has a 2, this component very clear. So this angle is given here 30 degree. So this becomes from 2 sine 30. Okay. And as we know, this system is falling this way and this going upwards. So friction will be backward. Okay, clear. So this is very clear now. Okay, now how to get it? So we have to make a two equations. So first of all, this is Q particle is a P particle. So let's make a Q particle. So Q, because system is going upward, so T is bigger, this is smaller. And what basic formula use? Net force equals to MA. I can say tension minus weight component is equals to MA. And the mass of the Q particle is this, M A as A. Equation number one done. Let's talk about P particle. Because motion downwards, so I will start my formula here. Again, same formula, net force equals to MA. Okay, I can say that 2 sine 30, 2 sine 30 minus friction minus tension equals to MA. And mass is 0.25 A as it is. And sine 30 is half, half cancel, I got a 1. But problem is F is equal to mu R and T as it is. And what is the mu? Mu is given by him is 0.3. But R is very interesting. R is naturally, there is upwards R and this downwards. And they are balanced always. And that is a 2 cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. And to cancel, I got root 3. So it means I can write it now here. Mu is a zero point 0.3 and into root 3. Okay. Because this answer is coming root 3 only. Cos 30 root 3. Correct. Root 3 by 2 actually. Anyway, I think we are close enough to solve it. Okay, now if I if I bring it down, I mean that equation. Wait a minute. This is equation number 2, and I copy paste equation number 1. So let's see what happens then. This I copy paste. Okay, naturally, well, what will happen, students? So naturally, if I make a line here, so tension will cancel out automatically, and afterwards, if I find it, so what answer turns to be? Let me find it in calculator. Okay, so this is coming with me. Is it me? Okay, okay. All right. I typed with this one. 1 minute. Let me recheck because if so, 1 minus 0.3 times to root 3 and minus 2.5. Okay. And what is going on? 1 minute. 1 minute. Is any mistake or okay? It is accelerating, but why I'm getting negative? Hold on. Net force system is going backwards, downward, weight component, and weight component 20 sine minus friction is equals to, okay, wait a minute, let me check. Oh, this is a 2, I think. So this I did mistake here. This is a 2. This is not a 0.2. There's a mass of P particle is 2. So I should erase it. This is clear. Number one job. One mistake is clear. Second thing is, 1 minute, let me check. Sine 30 is half. Okay. This 20. This not 2. I should write 20. Logic, because it's not 2. It's a 20. It's 2, not 2 newtons. 20 newtons. Even it means it's also wrong. Yeah, because look at here. The mass is 2 kilograms. So there's a one mistake only. So mass is 2 kilograms. So there's a 20 newtons. Now I have to make correction all. Okay, this is a 2. Okay. So now I'm on right time I got that mistake here. Okay. 2a. All right, this is clear. And then this is coming not it's not coming 1, this is coming then 10. Okay, because sine 30 is half, so 10. Let me recheck finally. Yes, now is okay. So 10 and one more thing. This is also 2, not 2, 20. So I get it what here, R value is changed. So mu is 0.3 for sure, and root 3 by 2. So into 10 root 3. Yes. Okay. All right. So now I type in calculator. So it is coming 3 root 3 minus 2.5. Yeah, it is giving us 2.6603. And here I'm getting 0.45. Okay. And divided by 0.45. And hold on. 0.25. Yes, 0.25. So wait a minute. One small mistake can lead us up to the trouble. Anyway, I'll check again. 20 sine. Okay, let's start from beginning. T minus 25, 2.5. First equation, no mistake. Second equation, 20 sine 30 minus friction minus tension equal to MA. Okay, 2A, correct. Tension, okay, here maybe check. 20 times 2 cos 30. Okay, it is giving us 10 root 3, no mistake at all. So weight component minus friction minus tension is equals to MA. All right. Now I check it. Okay, now I check it. Here mistake. Mistake I found. Actually, I wrote before. That is my mistake. Now I think clear idea. 2.6038 divided by 2.25. So now it is 1.2.25, and I get the acceleration here. It should be more accurate. I'm getting less accurate answer. Wait a minute. 10 minus 0.3 times to 10 times to root 3, and afterwards minus 2.5, and divide the whole answer by 2.25. Yeah, it is correct. It is coming with me 1.0239, and because acceleration we will use 3SF. I don't want. So 10.02 meter per second square. So this is done. Let's go for the next part. Next part is find the speed of P at C. So find the speed P at C. This is a little tricky because problem is only what here, because particle is traveling. First it reaches here. Where's the problem? Problem is here in this part is because this is rough and this is smooth, because they are different situations. That is why acceleration will not same, will be different. Why? Here here no opposition. Here we have opposition. So in this particular situation, okay, this particular situation, it will affect. Okay, so that is why I will find separate. But interesting part, because particle reach at this moment and it will travel further. So very interesting. When it's traveling downwards, the last speed of this motion, I repeat, last speed of this motion is equal to starting speed of this motion. So let's see, I can find the, okay. So data is very clear, u0, acceleration 1.024, I write, because for more accuracy. Okay, even I 2, 3, even no issue at all. Okay. So, and what is the speed I want to find? And S is given by him. What is that? 0.08. 0.08. Okay. So I can find easily. So 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. And 2 times to 1.024. Even I take 2, even no issue. Because he said that to find answer. So S 0.8. Finally, this one U0. So if I type in calculator, let me check. 2 times to 1.02 times 2.8 and take root of this whole. It is giving me what? It's giving me 1.2774 meter per second. Okay, this is done. Now, what is the situation? As I said before, this velocity will affect. Okay, this velocity will affect. Okay, 1.28 we can say, or 24, no problem, 277. Okay, now let's talk about the second stage, because I said you that it will move downwards. So same story we will apply. I mean, same situation is all same situation, but only friction is not there. So I will not waste my time. For this part, equation remains same. So I'll just copy paste there. I'm copy paste here. All right, done. Second equation is very interesting, and that is only friction is not there. Friction is not there. So I'll copy this equation as well. Okay. All right. Just a minute. Okay. So I was discussing with you that t is equals to. I will use the same equation here. Okay. But friction is not there. Friction is not there, so friction gone. Okay. And I will write this whole as it is. All right. And bring this for this one. Okay. And rest part is same. So what will happen? T will cancel out here. T will cancel out here with that. And I'm typing in calculator. So 20 sine 30 is 10. Out of 10, subtract 2.5. And this answer divided by 2.25. And answer is coming, if I check it, answer is coming 3.33 meter per second square. So you see that it's changed, okay, due to that reason. Okay. Now situation is what student, what is the question asking for? Speed. So speed how to find students? So this speed is finding, and I think I have all data. I have all data. I am using this here now. So for the second stage, I said before, this final velocity will become, this final velocity of stage number one will become starting speed of stage number two. Acceleration I have, okay, and distance I have, which is 1.2 meters. And what is target of me find velocity? So 2as equal to v square minus u square. 3.33 into 1.2 with the target is 1.277 square. And let's try to find it. After finding after find the whole process, and let me type in calculator directly. I will not waste your time. And if I type it in calculator, it gives me 9.64 meter per second is the answer of this part. So I hope so the concept is clear. no, sorry, this power 2, sorry, power 2. So if I take a root, then it's turned to be 3.15. Okay, I just tried it, no problem, like this even. But this power 2 here. And then ultimately it's coming 3.10. Okay, and let's go for the last part of the question or the paper. Find the time taken T to travel from A to C. A to C. Where is A to C? It means this time and this time I need to find both. Is I think easiest job. So first of all, this data I have already. So first I'm writing here. I'm writing here two stages. I will do it. One is A to B, and one is B to C. Okay, I'm just copying the data, and this data I use. Yeah, this is A to B data. Okay, all right, this is done. And this data from the top I picked from here. This data I'm using now. Okay, and now I'm going to find it. So let's start. I have all these things available. So what is the formula? Because I'm looking for time. So, but luckily the velocity of this is, we have it 1.277. But I think we not no use of this one. So because we have to find time. So S is equal to UT plus half AT square. Or I can use even V is equal to U plus AT even. Because I have this data available. So V is equal to U plus AT. T1. So V is 1.277, U is 0, acceleration 1.02, and time 1 is the target. So if I type in calculator 1.277 and divided by 1.02, it is giving me first time is coming 1.25 seconds. That same planning, I will go for other one. And this even the final velocity for the second particle, we have it. We have 3 because this speed I have it. Okay, so I can find the time and U and V. Again, V is equal to U plus AT and 2. V is a 3.10. U is 1.277. Acceleration is a 3.33 and time to the target. So look, I'm finding 3.10 minus 1.277, and this answer divided by 3.33, which is giving me let me check in my calculator. It is giving me 0.547. All right, and total time is becoming what? Total time. So just add them. If I add 1.25 plus 0.547, so final answer is coming 1.80 after writing 3SF. So 1.80 seconds. So I believe the concept is very clear and the paper is totally finished. I hope so. And if you practice more, inshallah, you will do good, inshallah. Okay. Best of luck.